welcome to Chandler Speedway on this Saturday, 20th of April, 1991, for the first ever Speedway meeting inside the 1982 Commonwealth Games Cycling Velodrome. You're about to witness the running of the Bruce PENHALL Ironers Cup. This magnificent track is based on the famous Costa Mesa circuit in America, an eighth of a mile track, and a few of the riders are going to find it a little tough, that's for sure. But here at Chandler, you can witness all the activities that are going on in the pits. As you can see, the riders preparing their bikes, and on the outside of the track there, the patrons that visit Chandler every week can watch the pedal power, as do the competitors. Don't worry about that. They sit back and watch the racing. As you can see, the guys love it as well. Come on. In tonight's inaugural meeting here at Chandler, Bruce PENHALL and Bobby Boogaloo Schwartz, our two visiting American riders, to do battle tonight with the Australian champions Phil Crump and John TITMAN. Won't be long now before we'll have the national anthem and the official part of the evening will get underway. And in the white leathers, the Sheik of Shale, Bruce PENHALL. Behind them, the Australian champions. In the white leathers, Phil Crump and the Queensland champ, Johnny TITMAN. Over on the far side, the bikes come onto the track for the first official events at Chandler Speedway. And what a privilege for these young fellows in the junior motorcycles, 100cc's, Heat 1, lining up there now. Freddie the flagman lines them up. He moves away. They're all in position and set to go. And have a look at young Sam Taylor in the white. In the white helmet, in number 6. He's hit the front. Right behind him there is Grant Dutton in the red and Dave Watt in the yellow helmet colour. We work on helmet colours and numbers if you want. But it looks as though Samuel Taylor's out to make the first event hit. Sam Taylor, up he goes, out of turn 2, heading up the back straight into 3. Samuel Taylor with a good lead at this stage over Grant Dutton in the red, and in the yellow we have Dave Watt. Jay Schaefer is the 4th rider, and he's dropped out right at the rear. They're on their last lap now. The flag's out for the last lap. The yellow and black's out. Samuel Taylor, he's going to make it a win. Right behind him, though, Grant Dutton and Dave Watt as the checkered flag comes out. And the time, 46:06. The first official time for Sam Taylor, Grant Dutton and Dave Watt as riders come onto the track for event 3, the junior motorcycles 125cc over 3 laps. This is the first heat for these guys. Up to the tapes they come. All set now. Clinton Leach in the red helmet colour. He gets a good gate too, as does Alan Castle on the outside, and Brock Schaefer. So, Brock Schaefer up into 2nd place now. Clinton Leach, the son of another famous rider, Desi Leach, from the exhibition Speedway days. Desi's father will be down there trackside watching this. But there he is, young Clinton. He's out to make it a first in the first heat of the 125s tonight. In behind him there, Brock Schaefer and Alan Castle, followed by Steve Viner. Yellow and black flags out. They've got one more lap to go as they head out of turn 3 and up the back straight. It's Clinton Leach in the red helmet. There in the yellow behind him, Brock Schaefer and Alan Castle. But here comes the winner, Clinton Leach. He's about to take the checkered flag in the junior motorcycles 125cc's Heat 1. 39 for side, a dead heat they've given it to. Now the junior motorcycle 100cc second heat. The little fellas are up to the tapes. The future champions, only 3 of them there. Sam Taylor, who won the first event on the program. Grant Dutton, Jay Schaefer, they're racing. And first out this time, Samuel Taylor. Up he goes. Jay Schaefer is trying to get underneath Grant Dutton in the yellow helmet colour. In the blue, young Sam Taylor. He'd like to make it 2 in a row. He's got something to crow about because he won the first ever event on the Chandler program. So Sam Taylor, Grant Dutton in 2nd place. Jay Schaefer's back there in 3rd and dropping right back out of it. He'll get the checkered flag. He's going to make it 2 in a row, this young fella. A future champion. That's no doubt about that. Oh, beg your pardon, 1 lap to go. Freddie's dropped the flag out with 1 to go. Yellow and black indicates 1 lap to go. So Samuel Taylor, I think he might have stuck with another lap in this, by the way. Grant Dutton and Jay Schaefer, no change in the placings. He'll get it this time, though. Pretty close, but Samuel Taylor gets up to beat Grant Dutton and Jay Schaefer. 46.4 the time, 46.4. He's pretty pleased about that. The next event on the track, the junior motorcycles 125cc's Heat 2, over 3 laps. Clinton Leach had to be the favourite in this one. Father Desi is watching. There they go, and young Clinton Leach is in the yellow helmet colour on the outside, riding in the number 1. In number 4 there is Brock Schaefer. He's the red helmet colour. So Clinton's hit the front. Out of turn 4 in 1 lap, he's hit the front, Clinton Leach. Brock Schaefer in 2nd place. Back there in 3rd, Alan Castle and Steve Viner. So Clinton Leach Leads them around. Good set on the bike too, this young fella. I'd hate to be paying for the bikes though, the price they are these days. Then around the outside there, Brock Schaefer. He's trying to keep out young Stevie Viner, another of the up-and-coming boys. But Clinton Leach on his way to make it 2 in a row. He won his first heat, so Dad'll be pretty happy. And Mum will have a grin like a fat cat in the fish shop, that's for sure. There's the checkered flag, so Clinton Leach takes it out. Brock Schaefer second, Steve Viner third, 43.3 the time. The battle of the Yanks on the track at the moment, set and racing in the 4th heat of the match race series, this time between Bruce Penhall and Bobby Schwartz. Have a look at Schwartz. Here comes Penhall. He won't let him get away. Bruce Penhall, and the lead changes again. 1 lap, 2 lead changes. Here we come out of turn 1 into turn 2. Up the back they go. It's Bobby Schwartz. Boogaloo. Oh, not for long though. There goes Bruce Penhall. And the lead changes again out of turn 4. Across the line. And Penhall comes back with another withering run up the back. It looks as though he might have got him this time. Bobby Schwartz. Now here comes Schwartz again. Bobby Schwartz. And Bruce Penhall slips through on the inside and takes it out in 37.67 the time. 37.67. The 2 American riders stick their hand out and say, well, thanks very much, pal. Good race. And it certainly was. On the track now, the support motorcycles, heat 3, over 3 laps. Kim Major in this one in the yellow helmet, the winner of the earlier one. Danny Ridgeling in the red up at the inside there. Racing this time. Greg Hall's got a good gate. He's taken the lead. Danny Ridgeling, he's put his hand up. And he's out of the race by the look of it, Greg Halls. He's put the hand up. Something's gone wrong there with the bike. Could have busted a chain. But around the outside is Kim Major. Kim Major now in the lead. Danny Ridgeling, and this is how they finished to the first one. Danny Ridgeling throwing out the big challenge to Kim Major. Greg Spencer back there, out of sight at the moment in the white. And Greg Halls had to pull in and out of the race. But Kim Major, following in his father's footsteps at this stage, the young fella. Ivan Major, 9 times world champ, as we mentioned earlier. But there he goes. Kim Major to take the checkered flag. Second placing going to Danny Ridgeling. Greg Spencer in third. 48 as the chairs come out now for the second heat of the sidecars. Wayne Monk and Shane Corson, the Mad Monk, in the red and gold. He doesn't wear leathers, he wears the silks, like the jockeys do. There they go. Have a look at Monk. But beaten to the punch this time by Phil Rowan and Scott Petty in the blue helmet. There they go, riding a number 10. Phil Rowan, Scott Petty, leading at the moment from Bill Sewell Jr. and Dion Krause. And crashing through there, don't they give him plenty of dip and barge. There goes the Mad Monk. Here he goes, Rasputin, as we call him out there. And having a top go at it too. Wayne Monk, Shane Corson, his passenger, trying to make it 2 in a row. Phil Rowan and Scott Petty, he hasn't got far to go. He's only got half a lap to do it in. Out of turn 3, doing a bit of a Victor job there. Here comes the Monk. Have a look at this on the inside, and he's got it. Wayne Monk, the winner. Second placing going to Phil Rowan and Scott Petty. And third place to Bill Sewell Jr. and Dion Krause. And aren't they pretty happy about that? 40.04 the time. Back to the match race series, heat 5 now. Bruce Penhall, Bobby Schwartz to do it again. And away they go. Penhall up on the inside now. Look at that. Placed himself beautifully, Bobby Schwartz. Up he goes, Bob Schwartz. Around the... Oh, what a pass. And the IMS leathers there is Bruce Penhall does it again. These guys playing with each other, having a top time out here at Chandler tonight. Up there on the inside again, Bobby Schwartz. 1 lap to go. It's Schwartz and Penhall. Penhall in the lead. Anyone's race. Aren't they great? Former world champions, both of them, as they come across the line. Who's going to get it on the outside? Bobby Schwartz. Bob Schwartz wins it, 37.4 the time in heat 5, as the support motorcycles 4th heat is on the track. Okay, Brett Gregg in the yellow helmet. And racing. Up on the red on the inside, it's Greg Halls. He goes around the outside and up through on the inside in the yellow there is Brett Gregg. Brett Gregg, Greg Halls. There's the leader. Greg Halls. Oh, here's a go. And down and into the fence goes Kim Major. And I think he did get a bit of a hand there too, by the way, but on the way down. But maybe he was getting a little bit back from the first heat when he put Brett Gregg down. So Brett Gregg has got a little bit back here, I think. There he goes, just pushing a little bit, just clipping him. No, I don't think he did, actually. He might have maybe just snicked him. The race has been declared, and now on to Heat 6 in the match race series. Bruce Penhall to do battle again with Bobby Schwartz. Away they go, up at the inside. It's Bobby Schwartz, Boogaloo, but not for long because there's Penhall. The Sheik of Shales hit the front as they come around for the first time in this Heat 6. Oh, look at this for a go. Great to watch these two Americans. Up on the inside again goes Schwartz. Bobby Schwartz. Bruce Penhall flips him out of... they do it every lap. One lap to go. And Bruce Penhall, Bobby Schwartz. Well, Schwartz has finished first in the last couple. Let's see how he goes in this one. Bobby Schwartz up on the inside. Bruce Penhall the outside. Gee whiz, I don't know, but we'll give it to Bobby Schwartz by the look of it. He's unbelievable. We just had a little bit of an eye on before. How would you like to try that on your trail bike? Bobby Johnson there's standing beside him. Now we've got to look around. How's he going to get off here? Whoops, down he goes. Interesting stuff, how these fellas do it. And they compete at all the motor events, all the cycle events around the town. Up he goes, up the bank and down and around. And is he going to get up here on the up over the bonnet? How do they do it? Got me beat. And stands up there on the pegs. This is Richard Kent. And crash. Well, a little bit hard to get off there. Let's have a look at him again as he goes up here, up the bonnet, onto the top. They don't give up, these fellas. Hasn't put a foot to the ground yet. Down the side, and over he goes. Richard Kent. Photographer getting good shots there, by the way. Bobby Johnson down there having a lot of fun with him as well. But a great effort indeed. Richard Kent, Bobby Johnson giving the back guard a bit of a touch up there. And saying, you'll be all right, old fella. He's going to try up, don't tell me, going to try and ride up the back of the truck. Well, we'll wait and see. The old fella, I'm glad it's not my car. And he's done it. Unbelievable stuff. And up he goes again. Look at this. Isn't it amazing to watch? Ion's Cup, all up at the line now, ready to go. And racing, up on the inside there, Bobby Schwartz and the American rider takes the front. A little bit of action down the back there. We're trying to pick up what happened there. But Bobby Schwartz in front of the moment now. Wayne Kennedy's taken over, the young bloke from Brisbane here. Wayne Kennedy then shooting through up at the insides. Bobby Schwartz hits the front again. Peter Christopher in second place. Across the line they go. And it's Bobby Schwartz. Peter Christopher in second place. Back there in third place is Wayne Kennedy. But it's going to be Bobby Schwartz to take out the first heat. Bobby Schwartz crosses the line. He gets the checkered flag, the American. Seemed to be playing with them a little bit there. In second place, Peter Christopher. Australian champ, 4 times as he champ. Riding in number 7, Phil Crump. Tony Rose, one of the local boys, in number 5 in the red helmet colour on the inside. But look at Crump, straight into the lead, Crump. Philip Crump. Tony Rose hangs in there with him, though. He's not going to get away. Back in third place, Pop Ribbit, Alan Ribbit from Redford. In third at this stage in the white helmet, followed by Dale White. Up the back they go. It's Phil Crump with a good lead now over Tony Rose. They've got one more lap to travel after this one. Philip Crump crosses the line. In second place there, Tony Rose. One of the local champs here, Alan Ribbit. Old Pop trying a big challenge out, trying to get up there with Tony Rose, but around they come for the last time. And across the start-finish line to take the checkered flag, Phil Crump, former Australian champ first, Tony Rose second, Alan Ribbit third, followed by Dale White. And the time, 35.47. 35.47. Starter Freddie walks away. Set now, Robbie Walters up on the inside. A good gate from Walters, but right beside him, riding a number 11 there, is Craig Hodson. Craig Hodson, and he's shot into the lead. Craig Hodson, behind him, Jason Hawkes, then Robbie Walters. Following in the rear is Brian Ward. Around they go again. That's Jason Hawkes in the white. He's in second place at this stage, behind Craig Hodson. Craig Hodson in the blue helmet. Back there in third place in the red, riding a number 10, is Robbie Walters. Brian Ward bringing up the tail of the yellow. There's your leader, race leader, Craig Hodson. Jason Hawkes in second place. Robbie Walters in the 4th heat of the Bruce Penhall IMS Cup. And ready to go. Laurie Bloomfield in this one. The resident Queensland Pommen Racing gets a good gate too. That's Laurie Bloomfield. He's hit the front. Laurie Bloomfield. Corey Alderton, though, is moved up very quickly into second place. Corey Alderton, evenly spaced, has a little bit of a wheelie down the main straight. Up the back, Laurie Bloomfield, Corey and Alderton, and in third place, Mark Pearce with Stan Bear, Humphrey B. Bear, back in third place. Laurie Bloomfield with a lap to go. It's Bloomfield. Can he hang on? Corey Alderton throwing at the big challenge from Mark Pearce and Stan Baird. He'll come across the line and take the checkered flag. And it's Laurie Bloom.